and welcome or welcome back to another week of my art and DIY vlogs. Grab your coffees and let's go. Hello. Hello. Oh, you're happy to see me. Oh, never happy to see me in the mornings. Hello. Such a good girl. This week should be another high energy week if my body cycles are working the way they should. So the plan is to fire through as many walls and painting. Oh, hello, Star. Where'd you wiggle away? You go wiggle away. Oh, there you are. Hi, baby. Right there, down. Right, girl. Star is also very energetic this week, so that's fun. Main thing is just tackling lots of walls. I feel like that's just going to be the majority of these vlogs. For a while it's just like weekly painting, but we'll see where we're going. We good? So the weekend went to B&Q. Got another massive tub of polyfiller. I still can't believe I finished that old one. I thought that whole tub would last me the entire renovation, but apparently not. So, new tub of polyfiller. And we're gonna need it because I've got a feeling the next few walls are gonna be, the few walls and the ceiling, not looking forward to that one, are gonna be pretty rough in the kitchen. So I'm saying I've got a lot to do, I shouldn't waste time here. Let's get going. Who's a greasy girl? I would like to write my planner. Thank you. First up, priming this wall. Coat one. Probably should have given this a shake before I opened it up. How much is it going to have separated over a couple days anyway? So while I'm painting this, just forgot to add a wee update into the intro. I buggered my shoulder. We were out walking Star just on Sunday and she got frightened at something and yanked on the lead, and I think she might have lightly popped my shoulder out of place. It seems to kind of come back in again. It's my right one, so the one I'm painting with just now. But it's not really stiff, so I don't think it's popped out because I've used it and it's not really sore. It just feels like a bit of a stiff muscle almost, like it feels really stiff. So I'm hoping this doesn't aggravate it too much. It's not like heavy lifting or anything. It's just funny because I always walk her and do things with my right arm and right hand and shoulder, and just noticing how much you use one side and then trying to do everything with the other, and it just feels so weird. Like it just doesn't feel, trying to do things with my left hand is just strange. Like I was trying to walk her, it wasn't good. And this is after, even a few years ago, I had my right hand in a splint for 2 months. So in theory, my left hand is more capable than it used to be as well. Unless it's forgotten everything in the last 2 years, which is also a possibility. But yeah, so this could end up being, I could get on with the painting and get everything done, or I could end up not being able to do anything because my shoulders hurt. We'll see. We'll see how the week turns out. I'm hoping it's not the same. Anyway, let's get firing in with this coat. I am a bit annoyed at myself. Monday, yesterday, I didn't do any editing again, which I've been very bad for recently. I did a massive deep dive into like, what should my branding be? Because I'm going to be supporting a friend and a friend's charity event and donating a commission voucher to hit portrait art commission from me. And that led me down a deep spiral into my branding. It means another week where I need to edit on the days I'm meant to be doing other things. So, well done, Melanie. Smashing it. Not hurting my shoulder too much, but I am noticing. Oh, why am I still playing that? I'm trying to talk while the YouTube video is on. So it's not hurting my shoulder too much to do that. It seems like the kind of simple movement's okay. It's not clicking too bad. What I am noticing though is I have a lot less control. My wrist is way more wobbly. I'm struggling to get those nice clean lines and have control over the brush that I normally am. But we're committed. We're here. We're doing it. So I've just gotta get on with it. It's going to be a wee bit more frustrating, but at least it's doable. Out of here, I already feel bored. Just when I got the steps up and down the stairs, apparently stretching my shoulder is the worst thing for it. So I had to go down and get it. I was trying not to. It's fine. I also have a memory of a goldfish because I forgot we needed to fill a bunch of stuff on this wall. Go buy more filler and run a layer of filler across all of this. Yes. I also have Star going crazy through here. Why, you being a crazy girl? Oh, now you chill out. Now you chill out. Thinking with this jar, I'm actually gonna put like books and stuff in it. Well, I think it's confident to say that was the worst coat of primer I have ever done. Star kept distracting me with wanting to play and she had loads of energy and kept coming close to the paint, so I would have to stop because she can't go near the paint. But it means that the edges kind of got tacky before I was able to roller, and then I did some bits of the roller too early and now I've got bits like this. I think the worst part here though is down here, like that just ripped it right off. I'm guessing the edges were just too dry, too tacky, and I just did not like it at all. So I'm actually just gonna smooth that down a little bit. That's really horrible. Ugh, I'm gonna get I don't know what to do with that. I think just maybe touch up with the roller again. Yeah, so I just loaded up the roller and kind of put it on top of it. I'm hoping it'll dry down okay, and then we can fix it a wee bit more with the second layer. Yeah, and the bubbling did not fix with the paint, so definitely gonna get some filler on that between the two layers of primer. And then these lines have become more obvious as well now I've got that layer of paint on, so we're gonna give them a wee bit of a fill too. And then these bubbles here. So many little bubbles in that filler. It's just been horrible on the walls. Just can't forget about it this time. Picked up something else at B&Q on the weekend I'm excited to show you, other than just the filler. It's a lid for my paint tray. I have a lid for my little one, but now I can just put the lid on this and it'll stay wet and I don't need to use as much cling film. So that's cling film, the roller and the brushes though, which is a bit of a shame. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of plastic, but then I'd be wasting a lot of paint and water if I wasn't using it. So I'm just gonna keep, it works. I wish there was a more eco-friendly solution, but I think it's still the best solution than wasting a lot of the paint recharging the roller every day. I do try and be careful with the cling film as well and try and make it last all week. So try not to make it a one-use plastic, at least make it a multi-use plastic. Trying to be eco-friendly and do a house renovation is proving to be extremely difficult. The edges always dry up the fastest, so I try and squish a bit more of the paint to the edges so it hopefully doesn't dry as fast. On the eco-friendly note, also make sure I always buy low or minimal VOC paint. Just taking a wee break for lunch and I am freezing. I think autumn is coming. Bye-bye, sun. Feeling so tired today in this week, which, as I mentioned earlier, this should be my most energetic week of the month, and it's just not. Like, I'm really tired, which worries me. I just want to do things and not have it feel like a drag. Don't know. Fingers crossed it picks up.
I was literally sanding this wall for hours. Why is a brand new plastered wall so puckered? And then there was also this edge here where the new plaster hit the worktop. Again, it hadn't been tidied properly, and I had to like caulk along it and tidy all that up as well. So while I fill up the rest of this wall, I just wanted to chat about the filler a wee bit. So this was actual poly filler that I bought as opposed to just kind of an off-brand one that I'd been using before. And the actual poly filler stuff is so weird. It says to like mix it up and mix out the bubbles for a bit, which I didn't understand why we were doing that. I also found that it dried up quite quickly compared to the other stuff I was using. And in general, it was not sticking to the walls as well. I just find it much harder to work with than the off-brand I'd been doing before. It also seems much softer when I sand it. I'm a wee bit worried I'm going to over sand it in some places, so I'm just going to need to be really careful. Yeah, overall, not a big fan, but I've got this giant tub, so I'm going to have to use it. Oh, that's a nice sunny day. Yeah. Hashtag lizard mill. I don't know what is happening right now, but my skin is struggling. It's dehydrated, it's breaking out. Not changed my routine that much. No idea. So we're getting a wee bit dressed up today because I am meeting with an old colleague to chat about a project. I have no idea what this project is. So I bumped into him in B&Q of all places, maybe a couple months ago now, and we got to chatting a wee bit. He ended up having to run off, but you know, just good to touch base after a year or so of not seeing each other. God, I hate when I give myself clips like this to edit. I mentioned I'd also since left the company we both worked together in and was just renovating the house, hence the B&Q trip. It was nice to see him and like touch base. And then earlier this week, I get a message on LinkedIn from him, which was a nice surprise. Also, the reason I hold the mirror so close to my face is because I can barely see 2 inches in front of me without my glasses on. I was asking how I was getting on and mentioned he had a project that he would like to chat to me about. Now, I have no other context to what this project might be. So I am very intrigued to see what he suggests. I think they kind of match. So I thought beforehand I'll put myself in a good mood, put on a nice top, do a wee bit of makeup and just get myself kind of feeling more positive than I have been this week and hopefully a bit more awake as well. So I also did not sleep well last night. Yay! Nice. I also probably should have got my fringe cut when I was at the hairdresser's a couple of weeks ago. Sidetracking. I went into Ray-Ban that's where I got my new glasses, and I went in to see if they would swap out the lenses for me because just pushing them in and out of the frames was giving me the fear. So took them into Ray-Ban and I bought this wee case, and it comes with this wee spray for your glasses for cleaning them and this washable, which most aren't, and you get free refills on the spray with the kit. That's really good actually. And then you get a wee screwdriver which works on their screws for your glasses, which I don't have a screwdriver that small, and it would have solved a lot of problems with a previous pair of glasses if I'd had it. So I decided to get the wee kit. It was a bit of there's no wee bit about it. It was definitely an impulse purchase. It was probably more than I should have spent, and I probably could have got something cheaper online, but it seems really good quality and it comes in a really cute wee case. And with these clear glasses, I'm cleaning them every day because you just see everything. And I can see you guys. Hello. Well, that call was very interesting. I have a lot to think about now. A lot to think about. Hello. What is it? What would you want from me? What do you want from me? Okay, call done, lunch done, dog walk done. Finally time to start the DIY for the day. So just while I'm doing this painting here, I just wanted to give you guys a bit of an update what kind of happened within the next week or so after the call. I basically took about a week to think about it and go over all my options. I did loads of like pro and cons lists. I chatted to friends, I chatted to Ali. I even like planned what my week would look like if I took on this job. In the end, it was only going to be like a 1 or 2 day a week thing. It wasn't going to be like a full-time gig. It was going back to my old job, what I used to do before I started doing the house. And you know, it was a lot of things to consider. There was various reasons why I left my old job, some to do with the company, some to do with the job itself. It was a whole thing. But in the end, the thing that made my decision was I was chatting it through with my friend and she was asking, well, what has to come out of your week currently to be able to fit this in? And the obvious option was taking out the YouTube videos and the editing. But that made me realise more than ever that I don't want to take that out of my week. I really enjoy doing what I'm doing and I'm not quite ready to let that go yet. I'm just going to be sticking with what I'm doing. I'm not going to be taking on the project. I might have missed a massive opportunity. I'll never know. But for the moment, this feels like the right path to go down.
Okay, I'm not convinced that's perfect, but I think it's better.
Let's go. Good girl. Okay, let's go. Oh, I forgot to say earlier as well, my shoulder is feeling so much better today. Every day I've been trying to plank for like 15-20 seconds with like really good form. So I used to do it with bad form and get bad back. Just trying to help build up like my core muscles because they're very bad. And when I went into it yesterday, I like tensed my shoulders and obviously you put a wee bit of kind of pressure from the floor up into your shoulder. And it had a really big clunk. And I think that clicked it back into place. So it's been so much better today. So yeah, I think it was like tiny bit out of its socket and then just doing that plank like it's still a bit clicky and I think it'll take a few days to like fully settle down, but it is nowhere near sore as it was yesterday.
It is coming up for 6 o'clock, which means I should have definitely done painting on these walls by now, but I haven't. Especially because it's stream night tonight, so in theory I should be streaming in like half an hour. We're going to delay the stream start slightly just so I can get the mist coat on this wall if nothing else. I just want to get something colourful done today and then I'll feel like I can call it a day. I just want to get paint on a wall. I just want to paint. I want to stop prepping and just paint. Oh my god, suddenly that corner feels just so much brighter. That's ridiculous. Pretty tree light, so soothing. Ignore the dishwasher in the background. These flowers are not lasting very well, making me a wee bit sad. The Drosophila is doing okay. It's drying out a touch. I've even replaced the water a bit, but these guys are just not doing well at all. Like we've got completely dried up and shriveled and then still to open up. Another day, more painting. You guys will be getting sick of just like painting time lapses. It is absolutely nuts though how much brighter this space feels, even just having that mist coat on. I can't wait to get the primer on today and just see how much it brightens up. I think it's going to be so nice. Just cut myself on my wallpaper scraper. It just slid and just went nyeh. The background of my So for some reason when I filmed this clip, I put the phone right next to the air fryer and just didn't realise the air fryer was on and chatted about stuff.
So I'm just going to re-say what I said in the clip, but this time you'll actually be able to hear it. So my brother and his girlfriend were coming over for dinner, and I took out some mince thinking, oh, I'll make a nice bolognese, don't have a mad amount of time today, it's quick and easy and something I can do really well. Then I remembered she was vegetarian. So I hope she likes curry, which I think she did like it, as it's the only veggie meal I'm good at. It's sweet potato, chickpea, pepper curry. So I hope she liked it. I feel like my ninja's slowly breaking and I don't know what's gone wrong. I think I might have found the problem. That doesn't look like it's meant to be like that. Oh wait, this one's the same. Maybe that is the right way. If you remember a few vlogs ago, I got curry paste in my eye. I'm soaking wet now trying to rinse it out. It was this stuff, so let's hope I don't almost blind myself again. I'm so scared of this. I'm holding it out like arm's end, like ah. And now I have to clean up. Sad. Just finished cooking lunch and some of the dog training, and I realised I never made a planner for the day. I just went to go tick off that I'd done stuff and it wasn't there. So we're gonna, I think it was because I got up late this morning, then I immediately jumped on a call with my friend and I was painting the wall. Oh, a bit of curry stuck to my chin. I'm just gonna make it up just now just to make sure I've not like missed anything important. So I'm just gonna run through my usuals, double check the calendar and all that jazz, and just make sure I've not missed anything super important.
The game is, can she get the snack out the Kong? The answer so far is no. Oh, she's so close. She's so close. You got it, buddy. Well done. Well done. I was told I have to upgrade my SIM card today, so I'm looking at the options, and I really want the roaming. And this just comes with it, but it's saying it's included for half the plan, then it'll be $6.99. And I want to know if I would like to if I can cancel the Paramount Plus before I'm due to pay that $6.99. This is the third time I've sent this message. No, just answer me. Nice, that's about 4:30 just now. I've been kind of doing some errands this afternoon. I was hoping to have started this sooner, but sorting out the phone contract took way longer than it should have. It should have been a 2-minute conversation, but here we are, it's 4:30. So I think this is dried solidly enough that I'm pretty happy just sticking the colour over that. The primer seems to do quite well with just one coat on the plaster. So we're gonna go ahead, and then this has had its 2 coats now. And again, it's looking pretty solid. It looks more solid in real life than on camera though, I will say. Seeing it through this lens is, But I think we're good to go. So we're just gonna put the colour all the way across here in one go. Oh my god, 2 walls at once, not done that in like months. Okay, update. I can't find any more modern emulsion, which is mold resistant, so like kitchens, bathrooms, etc. But I can find state emulsion. Now there is a 3%, if I remember rightly from the numbers, there is a sheen difference, like the shininess. But I think using the estate emulsion on these 2 walls will probably be okay, and then I can go get more modern emulsion for the rest of the kitchen over the weekend. I can't believe I finally finished all that modern emulsion paint. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. I'm gonna touch up the corner where the 2 different finishes will touch, because I went over with the primer a wee bit in that corner with just the modern emulsion. This corner, this edge here that'll touch with this wall, I'll run it over quickly with the estate emulsion. I don't really need to on that one, do I? So just the corner that I've kind of gone over stuff over here with the modern emulsion, and then we'll just go in with the estate for the rest of these 2 walls. It should be okay. They're not, like, this is mostly the dining room, it's not really the kitchen, so I think it'll be okay not using the mold resistant stuff in this section. It'll be fine, everything will be okay. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew. Hi, cutie patootie. Do you want cuddles?
I might be editing and ignoring you. Today we are off to Tabletop Scotland. So we're at the Royal Highland Centre in Edinburgh, so I better get a move on. Hello again. This is Lee. We're doing this again, Soz. Ooh, it's very rainy. Is it gonna focus?
You can also
There we go!
focus it.
Yay! Oh.
Why did you not just have these already in the tickets?
And just like that, another week is done. Thank you so much for hanging out. Don't forget to like and comment, subscribe, all the YouTube things that we're meant to do. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Ooh, there's still recording. Sarah's so done with me.